All right, y'all. Greetings, 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 greetings. And I'm back real briefly. Not going to be on here long because, like I told you earlier, I need to get out of here today. I'm not even supposed to be in here right now. But the reason that you're seeing me live, for those of you who did not hear my last live stream, I just was live a few minutes ago, is that I had an appointment scheduled for today, right? To have someone to come out to check the dryer. Why do I need them to come out to check the dryer, y'all? I wanted them to come out to check the dryer because basically I feel like it's the heating element. You made it to my live. Thank you. I feel like the heating element went up because it's no longer drying the clothes, right? And this has been going on. So it's very frustrating because it's taking me a long time to dry things whenever I wash clothes, and I have to constantly keep putting it on dryer mode and constantly drying it. And I don't feel like going to a laundromat because that's an inconvenience for me, and I am not accustomed to having to go through all of that. It's very time consuming. But yeah, so I left early. I came here because I had half a day. I, my cats are chasing each other in the background, y'all. So I came here, and unbeknownst to me, my service technician that was supposed to come out negated to follow instruction. What they decided to do was call me while I was with the children. Now, they sent me an automated message yesterday saying they would be out here very early in the AM. And I already knew that I was not going to be here. So the number that they told me to call, the customer service number they told me to call, I called it, right? And I said, "Hey, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to be there. So I'll be available after 11:30 a.m. They can come at that time. Anytime after that, I'll be available." Okay, well, notate the account. I said, "Make sure y'all notate the account. Let the service technician know because they won't give me the name and number of the service technician, which is stupid. So we could avoid all this hassle, right? So you're going through a third party to convey a message. You already know that's going to fall apart instantly because people are very incompetent. I'm in class. I show up to the school. They ask me, "Hey, we need you here instead of here." So instead, I was working with fourth grade today. And then they said, "By the way, can you stay the whole entire day? We could use your help." I said, "Unfortunately, I can't stay. I got something to do. I'm supposed to be getting my dryer repaired." So in my head, in my mind, I'm feeling like, oh, I'm getting things done, getting stuff taken care of right around the house. So I go ahead. You could fix my dryer. You know what? Shout out to you. See, we need people like you in this world that can fix a dryer. So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna leave early, go get my dryer fixed. So I'm with the children. Lo and behold, because I'm with the children, I'm very occupied. I have one phone with me that I keep. So I set a timer for the children so I can keep track of time and our schedule. And then I had the other phone in my bag. So the service technician decides to call the other phone or whatever. So I missed their call, and when I saw it, I couldn't just call him back because I'm with the children. Like, you can't be on the phone when you're with children. So I text him. I'm like, "Hey, I just missed your call. Is there any way you can come back after 11:30 a.m. today? Blah, 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 blah." So I sent him a text message. He never responded. We go to recess at like 10:30 a.m. I and basically it was a 38-minute window before I responded back to him. So then he never responds to the text. So then I call him when we go to recess. He didn't answer. I call him again. He didn't answer. I called about 4 times. No, at first it went straight to voicemail. Then he just negated to answer. That's when I ended up calling the company back and the company that he works for, and letting them know what happened. They give me a whole runaround about, "Oh, we don't know if we can get anyone out today." I said, "But the window of opportunity is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I specifically let y'all know yesterday that I'm not available until after 11:30, right? This is why I'm taking off early so I could be there to meet him to let him in." So, what ends up happening? I get the runaround. I get irritated. I'm out there with the children. I'm frustrated. Then we had to go to lunch. So, I was supposed to take them to lunch. So, during this time, I'm constantly on the phone trying to talk to people. Then I call my warranty company. They're like, they don't know because we sent a specialized, this is what they say, a specialist to you for your dryer. We sent, they said Whirlpool. First of all, I don't even have a Whirlpool dryer, so I don't know where they got that information from. That's strike number like 2 and 3. Then they sent me a text about a front loading washing machine, which my claim that I filed was for a dryer, not a front loading washing machine. Now, that's strike number 3, 4, 5, and 6, y'all, because that's incompetency all over again. So I'm very frustrated. So they're on the phone giving me the runaround. So I'm like, I don't have time for this. I had to get off the phone. The children were outside and stuff. We had to go to lunch. So I'm in lunch, still trying to talk to these people, texting them back and forth in chat messages, y'all. The chat person asked me, what's my serial number? Like, I freaking know where to find the serial number. First of all, I said, I don't know where that is, and I don't know how to locate it. What you need to do is just get me to the source of what I'm trying to get done, right? Either you're going to send a technician or you're not. You're going to send a technician and uphold the schedule, or you're not. So they go back and forth me. What's your name? What's your address? What's your phone number? I give them all this information. Then they're telling me, oh, we have, a screenshot of what the service technician sent us. The freaking service technician is a freaking liar. You know why? Because he sends a message talking about, oh, the customer was not available, rescheduled, like it was rescheduled. We didn't even talk. Him and I never had a conversation. We didn't even freaking talk, y'all. So what do you mean it was rescheduled? It was never rescheduled. I go back and forth in the chat message. I already paid my $100 service fee in advance. I'm already paying for this. So are y'all going to refund me my service fee? What are y'all going to do about my inconvenience? Because I have a schedule set up, and my schedule is not dictated by whenever this company and the service technician is available. This is a two-way conversation, meaning we come up with a date and time of when we're both available, not you dictate when you're going to show up at my door when I already told you that's outside of the window of when my availability is. So that was already very irritating and frustrating, right? So I am talking to them. I am texting them. I'm stopped at the mailboxes, texting back and forth. I'm calling them. I pull up to the garage. I come in the garage. I'm in the house still talking to these people. They're acting as though they're incompetent, y'all. Because they have a lot of people, I guess, that they hire from the Middle East, and they're trained to give you like these one track answers instead of coming up with a solution. Oh, we don't know. We just see what the service technician sent us, and they told us this. F what the service technician said. I am the customer that paid for this, and I'm telling you what happened, right? So we go back and forth, back and forth. Then you tell me, even though I'm here for the rest of the day, that I'm available, that up until 5 p.m., y'all don't have anybody. Now we're not available anymore to send someone out until the end of freaking October, the end of the month. So now I'm inconvenienced yet again, right? Because I have things to do. My schedule is very, very busy, regardless of what they think, right? I don't just have windows of opportunity to just sit around for 8 hours a day for a technician to come out whenever they feel like. This is why we come up with a set date and time when we both can be at one meeting spot. But that seems too over complicated for some people, right? So by the time I got off the phone, and I did apologize to these customer service people because I know it's not their fault, but I let them know that I am very frustrated. I said, it is not your fault. So a couple of times I just had to get off the phone and end the conversation because I was just getting really irritated, y'all, and aggravated at the stupidity of the situation, because they're making something so minute as if it's something that's so, exaggerated. All y'all had to do was send me another technician for today, but y'all act like that's impossible, right? So anyway, I get to the point where they said that they could send out a different company. I was like, look, I don't know what y'all have to do, but my point is y'all need to have somebody out here. And I said, and since I am talking to my warranty company, because at that point I was on the phone with the warranty company, right, that assigned these people to me. I said, what are y'all going to do about my inconvenience? I said, and what do you suggest about the incompetent nature of this technician not following instruction? And what do you suggest about the fact that they're sending me text messages about a front loading washing machine when I put in a claim for a dryer? I said, not once, but twice they sent this message to me. Well, we're seeing that you put in a claim for a dryer. I said, exactly. And I can screenshot this and send it to you if you like. She didn't have any answers for me, y'all. No answers. They didn't have an answer. The technician's company didn't have any answers for me, and the freaking technician had no answer for me. Yet, I am a paying customer that paid in advance the service fee, $100. No, no resolution, right? So I'm like, are y'all gonna refund me my money? Because nothing got accomplished today. Not that, but you inconvenienced me where I worked half a day. I could have been there all day, but I took time out of my day because I thought that we were going to get something accomplished. And the rest of this week, I have stuff to do. I'm not going to rearrange my schedule around just because someone else's incompetence, y'all. This is the stuff that really frustrates me. It's frustrating, y'all. It's so frustrating. So, hold on, y'all. You said you could fix my dryer. I wish you could. Landon Davis said, tell him, girl, because I know I'm not the only one that goes through this. Oh, hold on. Is something happening with my live stream? Let me know if y'all can still hear me and see me. Okay, I don't know if y'all can still hear me or see me. It says I have an error message. Um, Let me know if y'all can still hear me or see me, y'all. Let me type it in the chat section for a second. Hold on. All right. I'm chatting to y'all. Let me know if you can still hear and see me. I have an error message on my end. And it's telling me something about more than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to, I don't know what that means, y'all. But let me know if y'all can see or hear me. Let me see. $100 service fee, not including parts and labor. Unplug the dryer, back of dryer. Take the picture of label of model and order parts from Amazon. Heating elements are $20. Okay. The nut driver. See, I don't know anything about that type of stuff. I could help you overstream. Okay. Appliance salesmen and techs will try and scam women all day. I've seen it before. Okay. Oh, it was cutting in and out. Is it still cutting in and out? Hold on. Is it still cutting in and out? Let me know, y'all. Yeah, Broken Hearts, you might have to kind of walk me through it. I have no idea what to do with the dryer. I did the best I could do, but all I did was research and look it up. That's all I could do because I don't know what to do with it. You said it's good now. So these are the frustrations, y'all, that we go through when we try to get stuff done, especially if we don't have handy people on our team. It is like so inconvenient and it's a nightmare and it's just very frustrating, y'all. And so I had to really calm myself down because while I was getting upset, I was telling myself there are a lot of people that are going through a lot worse things today. That's the whole point in this conversation. That there are people going through a lot worse things right now out here in the world. Like I told you, my friend just lost her uncle like two days ago, 2 evenings ago. D'Angelo just lost his life. A lot of people are not making it. They are having mass shootings out here. People have been furloughed from their jobs, lost their jobs. And I've been through a lot too. But sometimes you just don't realize what will set a person off. And what set me off is the fact that y'all are playing with my time. I don't have time for y'all to be playing with my time, your time as well is very valuable. And they sit up here and play with it like, oh, we'll just roll the dice and shake it up and see what happens. I don't have time for that, right? And so while y'all sitting over here playing tic-tac-toe, I gotta have real things to do and things to accomplish, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. You can fix anything. You know what? I wish that my what you call it, I wish that I could fix anything. I can fix some things but not all things, y'all. I can fix some things but not all things if I really put my mind to it. And I'm gonna tell you, like, if it comes to a car, I will research it and I can kind of pinpoint what I think it is, but then I have to take it somewhere and get it looked at. Yeah, I don't know all things. Yeah, I can't. Tanya Starks, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna put you in time out for a second because I don't really know what all this is about. If you're rolling your eyes, I really don't care. You don't have to be here and listen to me. Okay. So you can get out of here with the nonsense. And I don't even think that's your name. You look like a guy with a female name. That's what it looks like. Yeah, but anyway, this is what went on with me today. It was irritation with the warranty company and the technician person. So I went on Google and I had to give them a review. They got a 1-star review from me, and if I could have, they would have gotten a 0-star review because nothing got done today, right? They have basically wasted a partial amount of my time, but I'm going to take advantage of this time. And you still keep coming in here typing nonsense. So I'm going to go ahead and remove you, okay? Let's see. How long do I want to remove you? 30 minutes. So now you're going to be gone for 30 minutes, all right? Until you can understand how to write properly in the chat section, okay? Because I really think you're trying to be funny. I don't have time for that. We really don't have time for nonsense. And y'all know I have little to hardly any patience for folly, especially when it's supposed to be grown adults. I really don't have time and patience for it coming from children. Like when children say things to me that they know better and makes no sense, I don't tolerate that nonsense because they're smart enough to know better. Just like I think adults should be intelligent enough to know better. It's just that we have a lot of immature, right, individuals that are in adult bodies, but like their minds are even like less mature than children. And y'all, I don't tolerate that too well. I don't have time for it. You said you're sorry you went through that, but I hope you feel better. It's all good. I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. But I just wanted to share my experience. I'm actually about to go out for a little while. It's actually a nice day here, but it's just chilly. It's on the chilly side. The sun's shining, the wind is blowing, y'all. So we're all good. And I hope y'all are having a good day. I hope y'all have a good experience. If you ever have to put in a claim or use your warranty, or have a technician to come out. Hopefully, they won't give you all this runaround and rigmarole, y'all, because it's complete and utter nonsense, to be honest. Complete and utter nonsense. Anyway, it looks like I keep freezing up for some reason. So I'm going to sign out. Continue to walk in your divinity. You all take care. And until next time, y'all stay blessed, okay? I am signing out. I'll tune in with y'all later. All right? Have a good one, y'all.